Hi everyone, this is Eileen from Eileen Stuffs, and today we get to work on our budget for our trip. So we have a few things to do. We have envelopes to unstuff, we have money in the bank, we have cash. We're going to sort everything out. We're going to create some new budget sheets and possibly some new envelopes for the wallet to cover the trip. So let's just get started. The first thing I want to do is unstuff the cash money. But I just realized I forgot my calculator. All right, actually I have my calculator right here. All right, let's unstuff and see what we have to work with. Put this to the side. So the main one we're unstuffing is my travel envelope. Oh, and car. Let's see, how much do I have in car and is it worth taking out for cash? 5, 10. I have $18 in car. I don't know if that's really worth pulling from. So here's our travel, and we're just taking all of this travel money out, which is $306. So I'm just going to write Florida minus, so now we're down to 0. I really want to have, oh, I almost forgot a whole 100 in there. I want to have some emergency money. That's what one of these, I was going to put like emergency money in an envelope and keep it tucked in the back of my wallet, just in case. What I'm thinking was debating what envelope I could pull it from though. Let's see. Definitely don't want to pull from debt. I could pull from my emergency fund and my savings fund with the understanding that this is money that's only there as a last resort. And then when I come home from my trip, if I haven't used it, I'll just throw it right back in the envelope. And that would be 56 plus 57. So I think that's actually good because that gives me over $100 in an emergency fund. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I mean, that's kind of what the emergency envelope is for. So I'm going to minus the whole thing and hopefully we won't have to use it. This money is for hotels, so I'm going to keep that separate from the emergency money. And then I'll pull from savings. Okay, I'm going to pull for Florida and we're taking out 56. So we have 0. Okay. Those I'll just throw together because I know how much there is. I feel like that's probably the only 2 envelopes that I'm going to pull from for extra cash. I think so. Okay. No, wait, I'm sorry. This is hotel. I have like 3 piles of money going. So this is trip money. This is emergency fund money. This is $200 for a hotel. So I guess that technically goes with the trip money. The next thing we need to do is figure out what we're going to use, what we're going to keep in cash, what we're going to keep in the bank. I'm going to come to a back page here so I can kind of make a plan. Where's the white out? First, I just want to look at the money amounts we have. If I haven't already, I'm going to zoom in. For the hotel specifically, I have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. This is actually money that my ex gave me because I'm going to have to pay extra for hotels because I'm bringing one of the dogs. So this was money to help pay for a hotel since I'm going to be limited to finding one with a dog, which means I might have to spend more money. This money is definitely going to go to the bank. So I'm going to just not even count it. I'm going to separate it. Then as far as my money that I've saved, my budgeted money, I currently have $400 in the bank already from my last paycheck. And then I have this cash. So 100, 200, 300, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 306 in cash. Which gives us a total of $706 to work with. This money, this cash money, I'm going to figure out if I want to, I might keep some in my wallet. I'm definitely going to need money for tolls. Actually, I wonder if I can exchange one of these 20s for ones and stuff. Well, we'll see. Now I just need to figure out what of this 706 do I want to keep out. And then we have the emergency fund money. I'll just call it the emergency cash, which is this, right? 10, here, let me reorganize this real quick. I am going to bring a credit card as well. I think I have a credit card with about $1,000 on it. I'm going to bring that as an emergency card. And also, I'm hoping that the hotel will take my debit card, but I don't know if hotels do. I think hotels will just take credit cards. So unfortunately, I might have to use a credit card for that. And then I would then take this hotel money and then make a payment on my credit card right away when I got back. Right, so this is my emergency fund money, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103. So I have 103 in emergency cash, which I am going to just throw in an envelope. And I'll tuck this in my wallet. It just makes me feel better knowing that there's a little extra something. So now I need to think about this. So I have $706. I was expecting gas to be not very much, but it's pretty much my expectations for what gas is going to cost has doubled. I'm going to create a budget sheet for gas because most of this money that goes in the bank, I'm going to just have it in my checking account, but I want to keep track. Grab this. So this is going to be for gas. I'm going to just include my round trip. Plus my mom has already told me she's going to give me money for the trip back. So once I get to Florida, I'll be able to add some money for the way home, but I'm still going to try to be frugal. Okay, so this is all to say, I think I know what I'm going to do. 500 is for gas because really most of the budgeting for the trip is gas. And I filled up my gas tank tonight. So we already have to take out, I got gas to start and it was $43.89 to fill up my tank. So I have a full tank now, it's ready to go. And I already took that out of my checking account. So when I put this money in, the 400's in there. Right, so 500 minus what I've already spent for gas today. I have $456.11 for gas. That is more than enough on the way there and should cover about half of my way back plus any money I get. So I think that's good. Emergency fund envelope, and then I have this to put in the bank. The other thing I want to budget for is just food. So let's see. I have $706. I'm budgeting $500 for gas, so that leaves me with $206. I really am just gonna try. I've already bought snacks and stuff to eat, and tomorrow I'm gonna eat breakfast here, and then I'm probably gonna just make something for lunch that I can eat in the car. So I am gonna have to buy meals, but I'm gonna really try not to focus on eating. I want to eat when I need to, but I don't want to like go crazy. And then I'm going to need coffee, like that's just a given. So if I have 206 left, that's actually probably a good amount to keep in my wallet, I'm thinking. So I'm thinking keep 206 in my wallet, and that can cover food, coffee, which I know I'm going to want, and I am going to have to pay some tolls as well. But that should cover all of that and leave me with extra. I guess I'm just going to categorize this as traveling expenses, and I have $206 to start. All right. Then I have $200 going in the bank for the hotel, just in case the hotel does let me pay my debit card, then I have this money. So let me get a handle on what I have. On hand, cash on hand right now, I have $306 plus $200. So this is $506. Plus I have the $103, which I shouldn't be including it, but I have like $600 in cash here right now, plus $400 in the bank. So I have about $1,009 for this trip, which is really more than enough to get me there and about halfway home. So the little bit, so basically, and my mom says she'll give me whatever I need. So I have about 1.5 parts of my trip covered. If my mom helps me cover the rest, I think I'm good to go, as long as I'm just frugal. Okay. So what are we taking? Let's get out my wallet and get this stuff in. My emergency fund, I'm thinking I'm gonna, no. I thought, let me get myself situated here. All right. This is my emergency fund. I'm going to tuck it in the back and basically pretend it's not there. And probably once I get to Florida, I'll just keep this in my suitcase. I won't keep it in my wallet the whole time. I'll just keep it in the wallet for the road, and then I'll just leave it at my mom's house so I'm not tempted to spend it. I don't really need these envelopes right now. Oh yeah, I forgot. So the car wash, I went and got my car wash today, and it was actually $11, not $10 because of tax. I didn't have a 1, so I used my debit card. So this also I need to take back to the bank to offset. I'm just kind of wondering if I need these envelopes. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to take them out and just have like 2 trip envelopes because I don't really need them. So these are all gonna be put to the side until I come back from my trip. And we have I'll keep the bank one because I'm gonna use it to put this money in the bank. And I'm going to keep my emergency fund. So yeah, so we'll make this my like trip specific envelope. And this one is going to get $206 in cash. And I do not want hundreds. Do I have, actually I do. I can trade out these bills for these hundreds. And this, instead of putting this in the bank, I'll put this in the bank. So I have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My plan, and well, I guess I'm relying on the fact that once I get to the road with tolls, I will have already spent some of this money on coffee or food. And I will have more 1s to work with. So 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so this is our money for the road. Now we have the money to put in the bank. Money for the road, and then we have our gas. So the gas is, I'm just going to keep here. I'm going to keep track of my gas on a sheet. This is really just representing what's in the bank. Let me see what I have left. So what I have left to deposit in the bank is $300 plus the $10 from the car wash. But this, I don't want to put this aside. I've already accounted for the gas. I was saying I had $200 in cash plus $306 in cash, which equaled $506. I left $206 in my wallet, so I have an even $300. Perfect. And then the other money, the $400, is already in the bank. The emergency cash is here but separated, so perfect. Everything looks good. I am bringing $310 to the bank, which means I should probably do one for a hotel. because if I end up having to spend hotel money, I want to make sure, I want to make sure that I'm aware if I go in the red for hotel, when I get paid on the 1st, my paycheck on the 1st is going to have extra money on it. I'm immediately going to take money from my first paycheck and put it back on a credit card if I end up having to use a credit card, if they don't let me use my debit card. So 200 of this money is for hotel. All right, so gas 500, hotel 200, so it's there. And emergency, I guess we're ready to go, guys. So my wallet is ready. I think I've got enough cash on hand. I have my debit cards. I have my emergency credit card just in case. And I believe we are ready to go. All right, you guys, that is it. We are ready to hit the road, and I will do an updated budget video in Florida because based on whatever my mom gives me, I'm going to have to kind of do the same thing for the way back, but most of the trip is covered. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.